time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Welcome to the Thursday edition of your show. My name is Gary. I am your host, and we got a great one for you today, as pretty much every single host on earth says when they start a show. And most of the time they don't live up to it, but we might this time. You never know on your show. We like to look at this as sort of the megaphone, I call it, for all of the other shows that we have on the network, and you'll see them start coming along the bottom there, along with our good friends over at Aquaman Limited. Love them. They do a bunch of water work for you, be it monitoring or other things like underwater droning, all that cool stuff. They do it all for you in Alberta and Saskatchewan, so you can hit them up. You'll also see the banners from not just this show you're watching right now, our friends over at Denim. I'm not going to sit here and keep reading them, but you'll see that we have some new ones up there, like Pulse Power with our friend Aiden, who's actually her birthday today, so happy birthday to Aiden. We also have our friends with the Past Our Bedtime podcast that you see on there. They got a show that comes out every Sunday, and we got the CCO podcast. A lot going on when it comes to the network, and it's all there. We also had a big semi-rollout today. Hey, look, Wendy Bricks Media. Huge fan of her, too. If you hate social media, she's the girl for you. She'll fix everything, I promise you. The All That Angst podcast has softly dropped, I think it's called, as it's out there on Spreaker. Apparently that's a thing, and it takes a couple days to load onto all of your, what does it say? Check the notes. Places you find your audios. So wherever you go for your audios, like podcasts and all that stuff. The Spotifys and Apple Books and the pears and the bananas, they're all there for you. So you can go there and check it out. But yeah, starring Uncle Mike, as well as our good buddy, Matt from all the bands. So it's very, very cool when you look at it from there. But before we get anywhere else, we're going to check in with an old friend of ours that we've tentatively titled this little segment, Zoom In with Boone, as our good friend Boone Tiss is in Calgary. It's where he lives. There's also a stampede going on there right now. So we are going to go to him and see how things are looking. There he is. How you doing, brother?
Not too bad at all. Are you guys able to hear me? Because there's some construction going on here. They got a boombox going.
You're very quiet. Can we turn him up? Yeah, so we're going to turn you up a bit. So I'll let you know here right away as I got you maxed out. We got a whole bunch of, Boone, you'll love this because you're such a tech guy. We've transitioned with our voicing booth. So we have our recording booth where our friend Amory, a.k.a. The Abyss, is about to drop a brand new song, which is very, very exciting, inside this very booth. And as we were setting it up, we had to make a bunch of changes to all the other stuff. So all of the mics and everything else is all wonky, so we're still figuring it all out. So give me a go-ahead
there. How do I
there.
sound? Yeah. Hello.
He's still low. He's still quite a bit low.
Voice.
That's all. It's never good when you get the shoulder shrug from LB. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I watched the show yesterday, and Adrian, our former coach, was on there, but I could barely hear him. I was wondering what's going on.
Yeah, no, we're still working.
Adrian's fault.
We're still, yeah, it probably is. All the way from Australia. You remember sitting up riding pine with me? You, me, and Nate Sedownik?
Oh man, those were the good old days.
Absolutely.
That's all you can say about it, right?
Yeah, we had so much fun there. I've never slapped so many butts. But we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about the event that has taken over Calgary. That event is called the Calgary Stampede. My friend, how is life going over there? That whole city just changes, hey?
Yeah, I mean, I try to stay in my basement and avoid it, but we did get out. Wife and I made it out to see Macklemore on Monday.
Ooh.
And actually, so are you guys picking up any of the sound? Because
I'm getting a nod. I'm barely hearing you, so I don't hear much.
Okay.
But it's either
Well,
way. Just go with it, man. Work it out.
Shabuzi is playing in the background right now, and I don't know if you're familiar with his hit single right now. It's topping the charts.
Never heard of him.
But
or her.
well, anyways,
Shabuzi. Is it like a girl who's boozing? She boozing?
No, it's a guy.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he played his hit song 3 times in a row because the crowd was just going nuts, and he didn't open up and just play 3 songs.
Yeah,
he played other songs, but he ended on that, and he couldn't get off the stage. The crowd was just going nuts. So yeah, we got out. We got to see Shabuzi, Flo Rida.
Oh, I know him.
Macklemore. Yeah.
Man, Flo Rida.
Right?
He had that song. What was it? What's his big song? It was a WrestleMania theme. This is our house. Come on into my house. We're going to hang out and watch WrestleMania. It's a good song, dude.
Yeah, it was interesting seeing a 44-year-old up there, just giving her, right? Like,
isn't that wild?
Older than us and just partying. It was good.
How hot? How hot is it there?
Today's better than yesterday, but it is pretty hot.
Yeah.
37 yesterday. It was I would not want to be at the Stampede grounds in that kind of heat, man.
Like at some point you have to just sanitarily say this is not, good for human beings. Maybe we should just shut her down, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, what else is going on there this
you
week?
You got to cool off somehow, right?
Oh, and you gave her the tape job.
No, this is.
It's real dad beer.
It's a local brewery that creates the dad beer. Yeah.
Do you know people there?
Good. No.
Get to know them. Go get to know them. See if they'll sponsor Zooming with Boone.
It's very much me, right?
Okay. Well, yeah. That's what I mean. I think Zooming with Boone could use a great sponsor like Dad Beer.
Okay. Well, yeah. We'll take a look. We'll figure it out.
Good. You work on that.
Yeah. No. What else is going on? Yeah. Hot. I was going to bring up how hot it is.
Yeah.
But it's not bad as long as you're in the shade and you got a breeze, which we do today. So got to enjoy the backyard. My backyard's a little overgrown at the moment just because, well, we have water restrictions too. Are you aware of what's going on?
I have heard of these, and I also heard that nobody abides by them. No one cares.
No, maybe. I don't know.
That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, I'm not saying that's happening. That's just how it feels.
Yeah, like I've left my grass overgrown because I feel like it's able to retain the heat, or sorry, the moisture a little bit better. It's able to sustain the heat.
I guess that sounds like science.
It sounds like words that people say. Yeah, no, it's hot. We're not supposed to water anything, so it's overgrown. I'll get to it eventually.
Okay, well that's fun. And what are any other big events planned for the big Stampede?
No, zero.
That's it.
Had a corporate one like to kick off the very first day on Friday, but this weekend I'm actually taking off. I'm headed to Fernie. So.
Oh boy, what's going on in Fernie? Is that a boys' trip?
It sort of. It's the annual. I think it's the 4th time. There's a Fernie gravel grind out there, and one of our good friends, who's a sponsor down below, invited me out to this. Okay, so like months ago, he said you got to sign up. We're doing this gravel grind, which is a 90-kilometer bike ride on a gravel road, and Mr. Well, no, maybe I won't bring up the name because what ended up happening is he had to pull out. But at least it's myself and Younger heading to Fernie this weekend.
You hold on. You already outed the one guy, so we all. Well, I guess no. You're right. We'll leave it there. So it's you and CG heading out, and you're going to bike for 90 kilometers on a dirt road.
I mean, I hope we make it the whole 90. Yeah.
Well, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but you could do that right here in Saskatoon, man. I got 90K of dirt roads for you.
Yeah, it's a little, of course. Yeah, I can do it here too. No, the idea is it's a big event, and I think they shut down a block of the downtown Fernie, and they have bands, and
yeah, so it's a big party.
It's a whole thing, you know.
Right. Okay, well, we'll let you go. I just want to check in and see how you're doing. As this is turning into a weekly thing, you become a member of this family. As we can't just have your one brother here. I was telling KD when he was on last time, and you were watching. It's like, when's Kev coming on? Like we got Chris, we got
What's
you,
up,
we got
what's
Kevin.
up
He's
with
like,
the other one? Yeah.
yeah. So you got to put the
I remember
clamps
that.
on,
It
and
was
then
great.
eventually we'll get mom and dad on, and we'll just have a whole big doll show. It'll be great.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Sounds
buddy.
good.
I love you very much. Enjoy your 90K
Love you
on
too,
the
brother.
trail. We'll see if we can get you on the show from there. That'll be fun. You and CG.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it
Okay.
works.
Right on, buddy. Say hi to the family. I love you very much. It's Boot Days!
Right.
Woo! Man, you want to talk about incredibly talented families? Like that dude just builds. He's like you. We got LB on the ones and twos today. He's like LB, just builds computers from scratch. He's a super genius. He works in the tech stuff. Then you got KD, the middle kid, doing his thing, lawyering and drumming and all that stuff. And then their oldest brother Kev he was like the tech guy ahead of Boone, so he taught Boone all the tech stuff. So they have such an incredibly talented family. I've always just been so proud to call them our friends. So shout out to the Dolls again. We love you guys very much. Make sure to have a Marvy Wallbanger this weekend on behalf of all of us. As we continue to roll on, it is now time to play a little walk-up music for our next guest. You know her from the past, our bedtime podcast, as well as the lady that makes sure you never have to curse at social media again. Thanks to Wendy Brooks Media, it's Brooksy! Okay, that was a long stop. Wait till you sit down. There, on the side! Sweet! Oh, that's great. I just realized, you know what, you guys? I just realized that this thing, my earpiece is probably wonked.
Yeah, cause
It has to be, because everyone else can hear perfectly.
yeah.
So I'm going to switch that out.
I can't hear myself actually right now.
Is mic 2 on?
Check. There we go. Hi.
I wish you could have saw the look he just gave me. Like, are you seriously asking me? And he went,
I'm out of practice.
That's so funny.
how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I was almost gonna throw mine at you so that you can hear
Do a
better
switch
at the
out? Oh,
last
that's
one.
fine.
But
We're going to try to check in with Coach a little bit later. I saw our other guest that I wasn't sure was going to come today. What a lovely surprise. So we got some stuff to get to now,
Yes.
girl. Which is
Okay.
probably good so we don't have to dance the entire time, which we were planning on doing.
well, I brought something to
Okay, so
surprise
she
you with.
shows up with a bag. It's a big bag, and she goes, "Do you know what's in here?" It's like, I have no idea. And everyone
Oh.
seemed to think I should have known.
LB knew.
LB knew right away.
I guess we'll see.
Okay, this is good.
This is the bag. Yeah, it's hefty. All right, hefty bag.
Hefty bag.
Oh.
Okay.
Everyone make your guesses in the comments. It should be, I bet you everyone's going to get it.
Have we ever got a comment before?
Yes, lots of comments.
Actually?
Yeah, usually
weird.
about your beard,
Oh, that's
how
nice.
majestic it is.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm happy you got my comments that I've been sending in. That makes me feel better.
Okay,
That's
hold
well
on.
done.
I want to get a.
What is this? Like a Mary Poppins bag? What's going on? Hey, Maggie. You know what, in the meantime, let's set up a Maggie cam.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
that.
do this while she's
Well, I'm
turned around. It'll be a
looking.
fluffy butt Maggie cam.
There it is.
There she is. Maggie cam for our fantastic friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer, Mike and Rochelle, along with Maggie's boyfriend Leroy, are always there to make your days so much better, along with Kirsten, Shar, and Chris. The whole team at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer, the greatest human beings on earth, and they make sure that you, not just your animal, but you have the best life ever. And that's a true story.
It is very true.
We love them. We have to
Okay.
do
I
Adventures
was
with Maggie.
actually going to
Yep.
ask you when you want to leave
We'll
your
go.
house, your lair, and get out into.
I got one
the
a week
real
where I
world.
can leave without fully breaking down mentally, so we'll spend it
Okay.
at Pet Planet.
We'll plan
making
it.
more videos.
Yeah, we'll plan
It's
it
gonna be
maybe
good.
for next week.
Perfect. Okay, let's get to
Okay.
this bag.
I'm going to make a noise and you got to guess what it is.
Can I close my eyes?
Yeah.
Just so I can really see the noise.
Okay, you close your eyes. I'm going to bring
Okay.
them out to show everyone else what it is.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Okay, now listen to this.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Hey, can I look now?
Yeah, you can look now.
Oh, it's an N64!
Yeah.
Yes!
I brought a bunch of games
Okay,
in my whole
let's
system.
get to it. Send them over.
Okay, so this is the first one that we've all been talking about.
Okay. Ah, yes. Super Smash Bros. You want to get that on ISO 3? There you go. So that right there.
Is my
Network
favorite
Ryan
game.
has already challenged you. I believe you've had some other challengers as well. on
Yes.
Super Smash Bros.
Have you played Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 64?
No, I played on the Switch. I'm horrible at fighting games,
Oh.
like even down at this level. So it's just like,
I
whatever.
would love to play it.
I'll
after.
play. I'll let you whoop me. I like to use the characters that no one else uses, just so I can feel better for them. So I feel like it'd be sad being in the game, like on the show Reboot, where just no one chooses you to play, so you're just sort of spriting around.
I don't know.
like
My
that.
least favorite character is probably Ness. I don't know why I don't like him.
Do you know what game Ness is from?
The game Ness. I
No.
don't know.
Ness is a character, and I learned this recently from the game Earthbound,
Oh.
which is actually Mother 2. The original Mother game, the main character was named Ninten, and then in the
Ninten.
second game, the main character's name was Ness.
Oh.
And it's like an RPG. It's super. It's one of the most highly scored RPG of all time.
Oh wow.
Really, really good stuff over with the Mother series. Check it out.
All right.
Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, I'm gonna go randomly now. So some of these games are gonna be super whack, but I've had them since I was like
Hold on. Did you say
8.
super whack?
Super whack.
I love that. You know what's not
Okay.
whack? Saying whack.
Okay, here's one for you that I don't know
Okay.
if you've ever heard of.
Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap.
No
So-
way. Okay.
So this game is where you go around to different
And you
like
put it
levels.
and you put in your phone, and then you walk around town and
No,
take
that's
pictures of it.
Pokemon Go. This one you're taking photos, yeah, I guess. But you
Same thing.
you
Pokemon
go
Snap.
yeah, and you're on this little like train track and you're going around and you're trying to get the best photos you can.
Oh my god, it sounds like the worst. game
And
in
there's
the
some like
history
hidden
ever.
Easter eggs in there. You have to find like 8 really hidden things.
Oh no way! You take a picture of the hidden Easter egg,
Yeah.
and that's the whole game.
No, that's the very end
Do
of
you
the
get to
game. And then
fight?
you go to Mew and you have to take a photo of Mew, but you have to figure out how to do it because it will only let you if you do it a certain way. So some of it's hard, and then sometimes you have to like evolve Pokemon and figure out how to do that while you're going through to get all the Pokemon you need. Yeah, so
Sounds like the
you have
worst game
you
ever
have
created.
bombs
'Kay.
to blow things up if you need to.
Getting better. 'Kay.
You have apples to feed the Pokemon if you need to. You have a flute, so it wakes up like Snorlax or it makes like certain Pokemon dance.
I'm okay with fluting.
Yeah, and then I think that's it. Then you just have a camera, clearly. So yeah, that's that game. I used to
does
play
it-
that all the time.
How does a game? Okay.
Okay,
First off, how does a game like that get made? Second off, how do you enjoy that game?
because
That's
I
just, ugh.
absolutely loved Pokemon growing up. So like,
Okay.
and it was a
can't
good
argue.
like the female game when you're 8, like it was
Yeah.
pretty good. It wasn't
get
like
it.
violent, so
You're loud.
parents who didn't let kids do violent things, that was a really good option. And it was just cool because you get to know every single Pokemon and you're trying to like capture a photo of every single Pokemon while you go. And it was just 3D and it was just like so cool. It was just
Okay.
like ahead of its
We'll
time,
give
I
it to you.
felt.
We'll
Yeah.
give it to you.
Okay, here's another
Okay,
random
what else we
one.
got? Now
Zelda.
This right here. Doodle-doo, 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 doodle-doo. Oh, whoa.
Is that your
One of the
little-
most majestic openings. This game right here, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
My two besties, my man Frankenstein and my man Guy Number One, aka
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Kyle. We would spend sleepovers taking shifts.
Yeah,
So two
playing
guys
that?
would sleep. Well, one guy was playing until we beat it on like a
'Kay.
sleepover night. And we can all agree one of the best, not just 64 games, best games of all time right there. That's a banger.
It's really good. And I
That's
used
a
to
banger.
play it at my daycare.
Oh, hell yeah. What
so
daycare lets you play that?
yeah, I don't know. Just I had a
Fantastic.
sweet. We took turns. It
digging
was
that.
like a little video game room that we had at our daycare. It was really cool. But there's this one part at the very beginning that is like really hard when you're like in water or something. And I remember as a child having like such a hard time with all my friends trying to figure it out and get past it, and it almost made us like quit the game because it
Yeah.
was so hard. And I'm on that part right now, and so I stopped playing the game because I can't figure it out by myself. So I need you
Which
to
is it?
help
Are you in
me.
a temple or where are you at?
It's like right off the start. It's like training you to do things, and I can't.
That's
it's,
where you're stuck at?
I'll show you. I'll
like,
show you.
Have you made it to the Deku tree? You're just in the Deku village there?
I think I'm like in like some kind of like
Oh, dude.
it could be a temple. Anyway,
You know what you're in for? A legit training session
long-
because I'm
okay,
embarrassed to call you my friend
but
right
I
now.
know that that's the one part that we all got stuck on. We couldn't move past for multiple days. Like it took us like a week with like 4 of us playing. And so as soon as I got there, I was like, oh, I know this is the part, and I don't think I can do this on my own. And I was even thinking of Googling it, but I just like didn't have the time. So if you can help me get through that part, and I'm going to time how long it takes you.
I think we
and
can
then
help you
next,
get through that.
yeah, next time I'm going to tell everyone how long it took you to figure it out without
Oh
Googling.
no, please don't challenge me to get through the training session at the beginning of the game.
Okay, it's going to be hard, I swear.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Look out.
Oh, I love this game.
Okay,
You
this
don't
is
know
really
what this
fun. I'm
game
enjoying
is.
this.
Here.
How do you know?
Because I know.
Oh God. Okay, if we're going worst games, I'm gonna put this one ahead
Oh,
of
you're
this one.
Pokemon Puzzle League.
Yeah, that one. Just go right.
This game is like any game you
Exactly.
have on your phone where you like have to match up blocks. And
Tetris. Dr. Mario.
Yeah. Kinda.
Columns. You ever play Columns?
I
That's a
don't-
great game.
Yeah. So it's basically like that.
There's like a fruit one too that goes down. You have to match the fruits.
Yeah. So basically, this one has a bunch of like different like.
Pokemons.
No, not Pokemon. Like these little squares that have like blue, green, whatever. So you have to match 3 green ones, 3 blue ones, and like move them around as
Don't
fast
like
as
it.
you can. But the more you get, if you're playing against somebody, let's say I got 4 in a row,
Okay.
it'll put a block on top of yours that you have to get off. And so when you're going like back and forth, me and Brad played this for a really long time. He was really trying to beat me. Nobody could beat me. It is fun.
Did he have fun playing
Well,
it?
because Brad plays a game like this on his phone every morning. So
Okay.
I was like, you're going to like this.
Just outing him
I
on it.
did.
Don't do that. That's your
He
lovely,
used to
lovely,
play
beautiful
like
husband.
He used to play a golfing game on his phone
That's
every
better,
morning.
yeah.
But now he plays this like Candy Crush.
Ugh.
It's kind of like Candy Crush. That's what this is. And then you have like 3 Pokemon and you like battle people. So you get 3 chances to try to beat the person. But yeah, I also played that game for a long time. And it hurts my wrist when I play it enough.
You go so hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
okay.
This one's a good one.
Okay. Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah. I love
You know,
Banjo-Kazooie.
I like using Banjo Kazooie as a term for when you're drinking too much,
You're
or if you're smoking too much, and
How
you
do you
all of a
say
sudden,
that?
how you doing? Oh, you look pretty Banjo Kazooie there, bud.
why?
That's from Banjo
Is it
Kazooie.
because his friend puts him on his back and walks him around, or?
No, but that could be. I don't want to have to Banjo Kazooie you later.
Yeah.
I would call that Yodaing though.
I know this like
You know what I mean? That's like a Yoda
Yodaing.
and Luke thing.
I know the theme song like in my head. It's like dun, 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 dun.
Sounds
Anyway.
exactly like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was really good. I
proud
could
of you.
hear it.
No, that's great.
Oh, I can't. At this point,
Okay,
you will notice a theme.
here we go. Oh, is it gonna be another freaking
Okay.
Pokemon? Dang
Dang it. Yeah, here you go.
it. Yay! I'm so excited.
Pokemon Stadium.
Hey, hold on. This isn't your game. This game pack belongs to someone else.
I know. Brad got it for me for my birthday. So the only games that are actually like mine from my childhood is Pokemon
Snap.
Snap, Pokemon Puzzle League,
Jeez.
and
There you go.
Brad keeps on buying them for.
Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, and no, that's it. That's it. I have some in here too that we haven't got to yet, but the rest Brad has got for me, and they're crazy expensive for what they are.
Yeah,
So
that's how much he loves you. So you better be playing them. There's nothing worse than buying a game for someone and having them not play.
yeah, I play all the time, and I love playing against the kids, especially Smash Bros, because they just like can't beat me. Except Calla beat me one time because she took all my tricks with Kirby.
Did you ground her?
No, I just let her have it.
Hey, nice win. You're
You're
grounded.
Go to your
Yeah,
room.
yeah. Who's laughing now? Get out of
You're
here.
bad. Okay.
Okay, so Pokemon Stadium. That's just a bunch of Pokemons inside a stadium, I imagine.
Yeah, and then you fight. You're like Pokemon battling, but they also have mini games, so you can play mini games.
In the
with
stadium?
No, well maybe, but no, the mini games are all over the place. So one of them is like your Lickitung. You know a Lickitung?
Not a clue.
It has a long tongue, and that's how he just licks things.
And that's how he battles?
Yeah, and it's like poisonous tongue.
Clearly.
But for this game, you go around, you have to lick all the sushi off, and the sushi are different points, so you have to like beat the other people. And yeah, anyway, it's
Never
fun.
got the Pokemon craze.
I
don't
love
get it.
Pokemon. Okay,
so
well,
many people do. Clearly
here's-
it's something that works.
Here's some more.
Oh.
This one's crazy. This
So
game.
this one is called Hey You, Pikachu.
And the craziest part about this game is that you can actually speak to Pikachu
Through your controller.
through your controller.
I've heard that.
And I have it
Okay.
here. So basically he goes off command. So you press Z, and then you say,
It's
hey,
like the trigger, right?
Yeah, you say,
Yeah.
hey, you Pikachu, go over there, pick this up, and he'll like go and do it. Or you can say like Thunderbolt, and he'll like do it, and he listens to you. It's the craziest thing.
It's not that crazy. It's
Ever.
called Skynet, Brixie. This is an
but
early version of Skynet.
the time-
They got your voice now. They're gonna have a
No.
whole like
No, they can't.
bizarro
They
clone
can't keep
Brooksy
it.
coming
It's
out
a
saying,
Nintendo 64.
"Hey, you Pikachu!"
In my baby voice
Yeah.
before I like
Legit, it's
grew
happening.
into a
They're
woman.
watching you. They are watching you.
Anyway, I love that game. That was so fun.
Out of the 4, it seems like the one that would be most tolerable.
Out of the Pokemon games?
Well, obviously not the other. Those are you got some bangers in here, girl.
Okay, and then I don't know what this one is. Oh, this one's a good one too.
Okay, you talked about this.
Yeah, I like that one.
We can get down. We can get down to some Diddy Kong Racing.
Racing.
Right there.
Yeah.
So it's basically Mario Kart, but with the Donkey Kong characters, right?
100%.
So you got like Dixie, Diddy, Donkey,
exactly.
Daddy, the big old guy, Grandpa Kong.
Yeah,
And
except
probably what's the dragon guy's name? The boss, like Kremlin or something.
oh, I don't know his name. He looks like a pig thing.
Pig thing.
The
I
guy
thought he
you're
was a big.
no, he's like
reptile.
he's like a pig. But there's a lot of bosses for every level. You race like a certain boss, and then also they have 4 like secret games, which my whole life of having that game. That's a game I've had for a really long time, and I played religiously.
'Kay.
But I could never like wrap it. I've never wrapped it, and I've played it for years and years and years. And then one day I got hyper fixated on it, like my ADHD really took over.
I like that.
And I played it for like hours trying to beat this one boss, because if I beat it, I got the secret level where you're not racing, you're like battling.
Ooh.
And so I played it, and like Calla would sit beside me and be like, "Oh my God, you're almost there!" And every
an
time I
event,
would like,
yeah.
it was like so crazy.
Now we're gaming,
and
okay.
They would like leave and come back, and I would still be playing
Still
it. And I
going.
was like, I can't believe I'm still playing this stupid boss, and I'm like so grown now, and I can't figure it out still. And I got it, and I think it was Calla and Noah, and we're all like, "Yeah!"
You wrapped it.
Yeah, and
Good
I
for
wrapped
you.
it, and then we all played together. It was a stupid game that I won, but anyway. But I finally was like, I have all the things you can play now, every single one of
That's
them,
the way
and
to do
I've
it.
won every single one.
That
So
reminds me of the South Park episode when they're playing World of Warcraft, and there's a guy who goes on there. He's like hacked the game. Obviously, you can just go in one attack and kill anyone, like one stab and
Yeah.
you're dead to everyone. So they have this big, huge episode all based around trying to stop this guy. And there's like the sword of 1,000 truths, and then. Stan's dad Randy has to come in with the sword inside the game. He's like, "Look, you can even wave." He goes, "Hello," and it's like done in the World of Warcraft world, so it's not in the South Park anime, which is
Yeah.
like, super cool.
that's cool.
But at the end of the game, when they finally use the sword of 1,000 truths and they kill this guy who has obviously been like cheating, the guy dies, and then they say, "Okay, well, what do we do now?" They say, "Well, now we can play the game." And so then they go out and they're like, "All right,
That was
put
me.
the mana up to there," and they do all the commands. It's very funny.
Oh,
so
that was-
now you
that
can
was
enjoy the
definitely
game
me.
because you got it fully opened.
Yeah, and
Good
then
job.
one that
Whoa, that thing is wrapped. We got a wrap game. Here we go.
I haven't even used it yet. Brad got this when he got my Pokemon Stadium. He had to buy it in a package.
Okay.
And we found out it's like a remake of it, so it's not the original. So he kept it in the package, and we're thinking of selling it because I've never played it. I don't know what it is. But I brought it, and it's whatever this game is. I've never played it.
Oh my God.
Is it a good one?
So, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Wrapped. This game is rated M for mature.
Oh.
Conker has himself a bad day. There's a legit boss in this game who is just a giant pile of poop.
Oh
It's
wow.
a poop boss.
What the-
And then you gotta like kill the poop monster.
Oh,
And there's lots of
great.
cursing. It's a really bad day for Conkers. My good buddy JT and I played this game a bunch back in the day. It was part of our we had a little circuit where we'd have to like do some drinking along with like we'd play a certain amount of games against each other, and this was on that circuit, and it was very fun.
Yeah, so I've never played it. It's still
That
in the
game is
wrapping.
sweet.
But we did some research, and it works like the original game. It's just like one of those remade ones. So no,
That's
it's just
okay.
gonna sit there.
That is a hell of a game.
Yeah, so I'll have to try it out then if
You're
you
gonna
really
love
like it. I'm probably
It's
gonna.
a legit, really good game.
Okay, good.
I'm very happy.
I'll play it, and you can play it because I'm gonna leave it here, my Nintendo here. For
Yeah,
a
we're
while,
gonna have
and
it set
you
up. Hey, you're not here tomorrow, are you? Are you here tomorrow?
What day is it tomorrow?
Friday.
Friday.
Maybe we can
I'm
get the
actually
Twitch
hanging
stream
out with
going.
the firefighters tomorrow, but depending how long
Oh,
that goes
shucks.
for, if I'm done in time, I can come.
I would love that
Probably.
because I think we can get the stream going.
Yeah,
and we can actually get
that'd be-
some battles set up. Yeah,
that'd be
LB
fun.
says he likes it because he wants
Ooh.
to get it. Yeah,
Nice. And I
this will be
have
very
4
good.
controllers,
So we can all get in on it. That's
Yeah.
very exciting.
Yeah, and we can,
Firefighters come too. We're honorary firefighters around. We're part of the family, so.
well, we're actually
Pratsy
going.
knows, Davey knows, all the boys know.
We're going to the river, hopefully, as long as they don't get a call, to do some like boat safety and like rescuing stuff.
When
so
you're
I'm
like doing
gonna,
the shooting?
and I'm gonna film it and get some photos, and
Nice.
they're gonna explain what they're doing and stuff. So
Love those guys.
yeah, it's gonna be lots of fun.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, and then I had one more thing that I want to show you.
This is good. Okay.
But your thing isn't working. So
Okay, well, I'm going to go.
Okay, so
You just keep
this
talking.
reminds me of the trend on TikTok where they leave their phones with somebody and they're like, "Hey, can you just like watch my friend?" And then they set it up in front of their friend, and then they just sit there like, "What do I do now?" And they're just waiting, and that's me right now.
Awkward yet?
No, it's not awkward. Anyway, I have a very special surprise for Gary, which if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook,
In here, it's really hot.
if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, you will see the surprise or have seen the surprise that I'm about to show Gary. But I came over and I was making a video, and he saw some of the video and he got goosebumps. So he's going to see the rest of the video now, and we'll see his reaction
All right,
to
hold
it.
on.
As long as LB has it ready to go.
LB always has everything ready to go.
Well, my mic, though, wasn't ready when I sat
Except
down.
for your mic. That's true. I take it back. We're going to have
He
to hold
gave
that
me the
against. He's not
finger.
going to like that. Here's a. Did you ever learn this when we were working together back in the day?
I probably did, but you know, I'm a
You
rebel.
don't even know what I'm going to say.
You're probably like, can I guess?
The most important rule. You go ahead. Guess. It's the main rule of working in any business, really, not just a radio station, but any business,
Just
any
don't
company.
call out people.
Well, that's
Is
no,
it
that's good for
close?
life. That's
okay,
good for
okay.
life.
Well, I did it anyway. Rebel Wendy.
What that lesson is always and forever. Doesn't matter if you're a dink, you're an asshole, whatever it is to anybody, that's fine. But never, ever piss off an engineer. Make
Oh.
sure you treat your engineers with the utmost respect and love and passion, because they are the most important people. They're the heartbeat of your building, and no one ever, ever treats them not even like normal. Like no one treats them like human beings. They're like just. Oh, I get upset because it's a legit thing and it really gets me going. So I'm gonna stop there.
Sorry,
but
LB.
That's our engineer. So you piss him off, yeah, not good.
I'll let you beat me in Smash Bros.
It's very nice of you. Oh yeah, my piece was toast. I guess that would make sense. It's been the same piece since day one. Ran her to the ground. All right.
You can hear now?
I'm ready. I'm
Can you
hearing.
hear
Oh yeah, that's
everything
loud
perfectly?
too.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, we are ready for this video.
Here we go.
And
It's like night and day, hey?
yeah,
What
what a year
what
it's been, hey?
You know what the craziest part is, man? That started in like what? March? February?
Yeah,
February, I think, is when we first started ordering stuff for this place.
it's absolutely wild.
That's-
Like when I was like putting it together, I was like, holy smokes, like it wasn't even really a garage when you started. Like
It was nothing.
and it just like went so fast. So
You hit me in the emotions there a little bit. That was
yeah,
that was cool, dude.
I've had those videos in my phone taking up space for like 100 years. I still have them, and they have actually Gary talking in the background, which is super funny. So maybe I'll slowly leak a couple of those every once in a while. But
Oh, social
um,
media, man.
yeah, I just like want to say like congrats on everything you've done, and I'm glad that I've got to be here and
That
see
is
it
so
all
cool.
and see you do this and see everyone working together. You two, LB, like holy, what a monster back there, killing it at everything he
it's- and
does. So
that's
Now she's buttering me up.
yeah, she is exactly totally buttering
he
you up.
knows me
When
too well.
when you say you though, and you know how much I dislike that because it's never you. Like all of this is us. So
Yeah.
that's on you too. So congratulations.
thank
did a
you.
great job. It's freaking incredible.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause- and like you were there, right? When all that's like
I
this
know.
was literally just concrete.
I
So
know we
cool.
were. I was listening to your ideas, and I was
And everyone
like,
thought I was crazy.
that is,
We're
let's
slowly
go.
proving 'em wrong.
And every time I came over, I was like, whoa, look at him go. He's
It's
he's
something
doing
different,
it.
yeah.
You know, you're cheering for your best friend in the
Chasing the
background.
dream.
Go, go, go.
All I wanted was just to be able to hire you. Just so I could say I don't have to ever do social media again.
Yeah,
That's all I want.
that's
All of this was
honestly-
just a big ploy to get you to do social media. There it is, right there. Check her out. She's so good.
It should have happened for you a long time ago hiring me, but whatever. I'm here now, and everything happened the way it's supposed to. Because look at this place.
All right. So
Look at
what
this.
we're gonna do now? We're gonna bump you over there. We're gonna call this guy because I want to keep you in for the end of the show too. When
Okay.
we get Coach Mays on, but we're gonna call up our next guest now. Can we get a little paper boy going? All right, let's paper boy it up. I think we'll get his attention here once he looks over. Hey,
Special guest.
you ready? Joel? Ugly kid Joel? he's so mesmerized by the quality of the show that he was lost for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him from Hometown Rock. You know him from our Dufferin Avenue Media Network family. His name is Ugly Kid Joel.
Walking in front of all the cameras too.
Dude, it's Wayne's World, man. That's what we do. Look at those swipes. I'm loving how he's using the swipes now.
I didn't realize I was coming on today.
Oh, yeah.
I just came over.
Dude, I forced you on.
Okay.
You don't have to. I guess that's why you look so surprised.
What are we talking about?
I just want to know what's going on. Checking in with Ugly Kid Joel. You're our Hometown Rock guy.
What is going on?
What do you think of the new Raven Witch? Bring her the storms.
I really enjoyed it. I would enjoy it more if they would answer my emails.
Oh, I'll get
And
to it, don't you worry.
then we could actually put it on the radio. But I'm very excited.
Yeah.
It's always a good day when New Raven Witch is out.
I told you that I'm going to get them in touch with you. I'll tell Aaron to give you a message and get it set up and get an interview going in there.
Yeah.
You can even do it in here if you want.
Yeah, we can make it happen.
I guess I'm just throwing stuff at you now.
Don't throw things at me.
I'm sorry. I just love
very
you so much.
sensitive.
I love you so much. I just want to get a quick update. We'll keep you for a couple minutes because we got a Zoom here with Maze at about 4:45.
All
But
right.
I didn't want you to come here and not promote what you're doing because I'm one of your biggest fans and I love what's going on. I know you're going to say, well, there's not much, but it is summertime.
Yes.
And I saw your Hafford boys are making stuff happen.
Yeah, they're. I can't remember the name of the contest, but it's some contest.
It's one of those like
then
vote for us contests.
Yeah.
But like they're cover Rolling Stone. It's like a Rolling Stone cover again.
they're gonna get in Rolling Stone if they win, and there's a $10,000 prize, I believe. So if you want to
That's
go
the
on their
Brothers G, by the
Instagram-
way.
Yeah, go to the Bros G on Instagram. You can vote there. I think they're number one in their group right now, so I'm guessing they're moving on. There's a certain amount of rounds, I would imagine.
I'm
so.
hoping this is just like the Sheepdogs one.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they are the only Canadian band, so they'll have the whole country voting for
Well, you
them.
know,
because that's-
Saskatchewan likes to rally around their people
Yes,
too.
that's
so.
what I'm getting at. So between that and the rest of the country,
Yeah, we'll see. It could be fun.
the Brothers G.
What else is going on? I was down at Jazz Fest last night, chatting it up with KD. 'Cause,
Ah, we
he's-
know him.
He's on the board with Jazz Fest, so
Yeah, he's
I
sort
think
of
he
a big
spends the
deal.
whole week down there, having a few drinks with his lovely wife and hanging
Yeah.
out.
Oh, we love Julia.
And then I ran into.
Hold on, did you bug him? Were you bugging him again? Where he's like, "Oh God, it's Joel."
No, we
No,
had
he
a
was
good
nice?
chat.
Okay, come on, 'cause
He's like, "Hey, come over and
I
chat."
know
I
you
was
used
like,
to,
"Oh, he wants
you
to
used
talk
to
to me?"
joke about that. That's why I'd always tell you, like, man, he loves you. Like, what's not to love about Joel? Like,
No.
I don't know. I'm just talk to him. It's
We
all
just
good.
we're chatting the theory of radio and just how certain songs get on the radio and why
Love it.
others aren't played, and he just loves that stuff. He's
Oh, yeah.
always curious about that thing.
He's
so.
curious like a cat.
And then I was grabbing a beer, and a couple of people were like, "Hey, Joel, come over here." And I was like, "I don't know these people."
He's famous. I told you it was gonna happen. You're famous now, buddy.
So I wandered over, and it turns out it was the guys from the Raccoons. Raccoons? I always say raccoons wrong.
Like run with us, the cartoon with Cyril Sneer.
Oh no,
Cyril!
I had Adam on. I'm blanking. I apologize. It's
No,
been
this
a
is
long
my
day.
fault. You don't apologize. This is my fault because you weren't
Um,
even supposed to come on. I did this. I apologize. This is on me.
It's a relatively newly formed Saskatoon band. They've got some members from some previous bands, but they've
love
just
it.
got this super unique sound and really catchy melodies. And they've got a song out right now called "Where's My Keys," and like these guys are just super
Pretty
friendly,
relatable, yeah.
and they've got this really unique thing going on. And so yeah, it turns out they recognized me, or I was chatting with somebody, maybe they
told you,
heard my
dude. You're
voice.
growing,
I
man.
don't know,
You're
but
growing.
so yeah, I had a nice chat with them down at Jazz Fest. I ran into Hallie Ponton. I don't know if you know the name.
Sounds familiar.
She does the open mics over at the Black Rose Whiskey Club.
Wow. Okay.
Has put some pop music out. Really talented musician. We played one of her songs on C95, I believe. So
Awesome.
it was just great to see like a lot of the community down at Jazz Fest, and it's a fun thing to do. And
That's
it's a quick walk over to my place. So if I have a couple too many drinks.
Dude,
I
you're
go-
always safe. I
yeah.
will vouch for you today. You're always safe when it comes to being responsible, and I love that about you.
Yeah, so we might end up wandering back down there again today. We'll see. It was a very long day at work, so I'm also considering napping.
What people don't know is you're on mornings, and being on mornings is tough in the biz.
Yeah, and then I
That's
stuck
the old-
around this afternoon because we had the team out doing. We've created the Squirt Squad, and they go around. Yes, where they go around with squirt guns.
Of course.
Logically, that was the first thing
What
you thought
else
of.
would it be?
And yeah, so we're handing out some ice cream treats and having squirt gun fights on people's job sites. So look out for the Squirt Squad.
It's a quote Network Ryan. Don't Google that.
I actually did Google it. It's
No,
a
you-
song.
what?
Yeah.
The Squirt Squad?
Yeah, Squirt Squad comes up as a squad. There's also another part of the name of that song that I'm not going to repeat.
So who else is showing up this weekend? What's going on Jazz Fest wise? There's got to be some other shows going on, hey?
There is Christopher and the Saints over at Somewhere Else Pub we were chatting about.
Love somewhere else. We're trying to get them on board here. Good
They
people
have
over there.
some pretty good wings.
Yeah.
Bugsy's Somewhere Else Pub. I don't know which ones I like.
They're right there.
They're
Shout out to
good
Brad.
ones.
I love those Bugsy wings. Does he have any new
No.
crazy ones out there? I haven't been there in
They
a while.
just unleashed a whole new set of flavors.
Yeah.
I was over there for our trivia night trying out some new ones.
The
and-
tester ones? Did he give you the ones in the back where they
No,
haven't even released it yet?
no. These were on. They're on the menu now.
Okay.
You can see all the new ones, and so I tried a couple new flavors, and they are.
love that.
Oh man, they are amazing.
Man, we'd go there because Nickel Plumbing, shout out to Nickel Plumbing, greatest plumbing company on the face of the earth, as you know. We've been doing Smitty's and Bugsy's my entire life, so we know Brad
Yep.
and everyone over there. And Brad like, Gary, you got to come in and try these new ones. And so he let us try the wings. And I was like, how do you get these? And it turns out that his locations here in Saskatoon are one of like 5 across Canada that are selected as testing locations for new things. So he gets to try all the new stuff before they roll them out in Smitty's and Bugsy's. And it's super cool. He's always got all those neat stuff. So ask him next time you're there. Say, Gary said that you got something extra special for us.
I like extra special things.
I know you do.
Yeah.
And you love wings. You're a
I
little
do love
wing
wings, yeah.
monster.
What else is going
I threw you
on?
off there. So I get really excited.
Sidebar. But Astronaut has their show tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes, over at Amigos tomorrow night, 10 o'clock is when music starts. Really great local band. They've got 2 songs out, or actually the whole album's out now. We've been playing Casual and Tin Man. The lead singer, just fantastic voice, but
An astronaut. What a great
their
name.
logo's great. The band name is fantastic. So there's some great local Saskatoon bands at Amigos tomorrow night. And then there's one more that I'm blanking on that is going to come to me very shortly.
Put the camera on me, LB. I got this. He'll get it.
No, we've lost it.
You know what's good about that? It doesn't matter. Because
Yeah.
you came up here unprepped, unprompted, and I just threw you on, and you did fantastic, like you always do, buddy. I say it to you all the time, and I know it's probably just falling on deaf ears now, but what you're doing for music in this city is just unheard of. It's unprecedented, and it's something that we've been striving for so long, and you are actually doing this. I'm so unbelievably proud of you and everything that you do. Now, with that in mind, what do you think of these pieces of
Oh, there
garbage
were
right
some
here?
gems in here.
No, those 4.
Pokemon Stadium, fantastic.
Okay.
Pokemon
This is not
Snap,
going the way I thought it was going to go.
also fantastic.
I sort of regret doing
I never
this.
played these other 2, the
You're
Puzzle
supposed
League.
you're supposed
or
to
Hey
come
You
on here and
Pikachu.
side with the host and say, yeah, those are garbage.
Did you miss? Are you older than I think you are, and you missed the Pokemon craze?
I missed the craze.
Okay, that makes sense. Like I was
I'm so old.
I was sitting
It's
over in the
worst.
chair there playing Pokemon Go while.
That's since when does Pokemon Go have names and ages on them?
I run a lot, and I
swiping.
like to play the Pokemon game while I'm out for a run because I go.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
It said Mewtwo, and then it was like 27 HP. I saw. on your
Oh
phone.
yes,
Yeah.
no, it definitely wasn't Tinder that I was on over there.
It's not as funny when you say it.
Trying to find a date tonight.
Okay.
All right.
No, okay. A couple more minutes
Um,
before, because we should have Coach Mazer getting ready to go here, but I want to
Really
talk about the
quickly.
rest of these. Yes.
The absolute gem of this entire crop is Conquer's
Yes.
Bad Fur Day.
Okay, tell her about it. She's never played it before.
It is a wonderfully terrible game. There are flowers with very large, what's
can
an
sort of say it.
appropriate bosoms that you bounce on at some
busty
points.
flowers. You bounce off of boobs.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are very interesting bees. Just yesterday, I was referencing the Great Mighty Pooh, and they didn't know what it was, and I was very surprised.
Is he the final boss?
Not the final boss.
He's just a level
no,
boss,
Yeah.
okay.
And then there's the side games where you're like the squirrels and you're at
Yeah.
D-Day and you're fighting against the teddy bears.
You're literally storming like the beaches of Normandy.
Yeah.
It's crazy stuff.
It's a wild ride. And you
was
are
it
gonna...
was it the first M-rated game for the 64?
I'm not sure. I remember my buddy Troy. He convinced his parents to buy it because he showed them like, oh, it's a friendly
Yeah,
cartoon
look, it's just a
squirrel, and
little guy.
they didn't even think twice about it, and they bought him. And like, it is not meant for
It's
children.
crazy. No,
Most
this is good.
definitely not.
So when we start Twitch streaming, hopefully this Friday, LB says we can get it going. We'll have to do some of that, but I think we might have to get some Fur Day going.
I've played a lot of Smash over the years. I would love to play some of that, but Conker's Bad Freddy. Yeah.
Who's your guy? Who's your guy in Smash?
Luigi.
Boring.
Yeah. Well, N64 didn't have the greatest crop of selections.
That's also true.
Yes,
Well,
but
okay.
you know,
leave
Captain
it there.
Falcon's an original. Fox is fun.
Star Fox.
They all have their unique aspects.
So what I'm hearing is you will be streaming with us.
Yeah, I can play
Perfect.
little video games.
Okay. We're going to flip gears here to close it out now as we have Coach Maisie. I want to thank you for coming on even though you didn't expect to. I love when you stop by because you know how big a fan I am of you and what you're doing. And thank you for all of it. You're a gem. And on behalf of Saskatoon, we appreciate you, brother.
You promised me chicken.
Well, we're getting it after. Shout out to Beaks. We're ordering a bucket of Beaks, which sounds weird unless you know what it is.
Yes,
we just want
bucket of beaks doesn't sound very appetizing unless you know.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the guy, Charlie, he's a simpler guy, and he orders a chicken sandwich, but he orders it with no beaks. He says, they're just tough to chew on. Very funny stuff.
Great show.
You know him from Hometown Rock, 8 p.m. Monday to Friday. He also voices on the weekend. The guy is awesome. His name is Ugly Kid Joel. Thank you, brother.
Anytime.
We'll talk to you again very soon. Give it up! Woo! All right. As we now make our way to our final guest of the day, hanging out on the Zoom, I believe one day it is going to go down. Let me just get that. Perfect. I believe he is on the field right now. Brooks, you come back up here because you got an earpiece in. And we're going to check in with Coach number 2. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh.
What looks different? What am I seeing here? What happened?
What do you mean?
What's wrong? Did you get in a time machine and go back 20 years? Why is your face so... What am I...
Baby face?
What's off right now? Something's off. What'd you
Maybe
do?
it's the hat. He's just wearing a hat, Gary.
I'm wearing a hat. Nothing's
Okay.
changed, bud.
Wow. Maybe it's just been a long day. You didn't shave? You shaved.
Yeah.
You shaved.
I
shaved
trim.
hard.
I shave lots. Yeah. Every
Yeah.
2-3 days.
Okay.
Trimming it up a bit.
You look great. What were you just like leading a putting convention or something? Like what's going on out there? What are you doing? Where are you? Where are you?
I'm on my deck. So we have ball practice, but not till 7. It's blistering hot. I just wasn't going to be able to get across town to visit you guys. So.
Oh yeah. No, that's all good. We don't. That's the beauty of having Zoom. Even though sometimes it gets a little crackly, we can handle it. As
Am
I
I
want.
cracking up?
No,
Oh,
you're good.
good
You're good.
now,
It
yeah.
just comes in and out. It's all good. So, Coach, I've been cutting up a bunch of dude podcast promos. As
Yes, sir.
We're getting close to launch. We're just waiting for an intro to be built, and that's going to be another one of our shows that we are launching. We've already launched the All Out of Angst podcast. We got a lot of shows coming out, and I just wanted to let you know that your Funkhauser impression when you're singing is going to be a promo. So you sound just like Funkhauser from Curb Your Enthusiasm talking about getting copyrighted for your singing voice. And
Oh, yeah, right.
yeah, I thought you were a little embarrassed by it. So I just want to let you know that's going to be coming out to promote before, like on the week lead up. So just be ready
Yeah,
to tell
like
your
I'm not
friends.
embarrassed about it in the moment, but just talking about things
You-
after they've happened, it's embarrassing probably.
Well, we did a 3-hour taping and your voice was legit gone, but you got so excited about your singing voice that you were so worried we were going to get copyright infringed because you were sounding, even though your voice was so dead.
You know, it's funny. Sarah fact checked me and said it's actually only like playing music. If you play music too well, that you'll probably get busted. But if we're just really good singing, we'll probably be fine.
I love that. How did your birthday go? Happy birthday to her. You had a big week, hey? Your brother's birthday, coach number 3 yesterday. You had your wife's birthday the other night. It's a lot of birthdays.
A lot of birthdays. Louis' birthday is on the 16th.
Can he come on the
Too,
show?
my youngest. He turns 10.
Can we steal him and bring him on the show for his birthday?
I think.
How good of
I'd
a
have to
present
look.
would that
I think
be?
the 10th is. You know what? You call me coach, but I forgot to get all my credentials set for the age group that I'm now helping coach.
So you're not
And
legal.
I just did
I'm
that.
not going to say that the SAS baseball guys created some more online sessions just for me, but I think I was one of a few that needed them, so they've made it happen. So
get this.
I'm going to be busy next week every day at 6. I have to do. There's 4 courses I have to take that I forgot to do.
Well,
I
that's
guess
okay.
I don't.
You'll get it done. Get this. Tell them.
I have just did that. I did that for soccer. It was like
Happy feet.
Or Happy Feet. Yeah. It
Nice.
says it's only going to take like 60 minutes or something, but my trick to you is every time you get to when it quizzes you, when you answer the question, take a photo of it, because at the end it's going to ask you every single question you just did.
Whoa. Now we're just cheating. Wait,
It's not cheating because you already answered it right once.
Okay.
But
yeah.
because it's like
fine.
100 questions, it's so many questions. So you can still answer them because you should know them. But if you forget one, it's easy that way because you can't move on until you get 100%. And it'll make you continue doing it over and over and over and over again. It's wild.
Is this? Yeah, but this is live. Like this is an instructor is doing this.
Oh, well, that's
So it's
way
like
different.
Yeah,
Mine
no,
was
this
online.
is so yeah, there's a host there. Yeah, no, there's hockey has that one, and then the initiation baseball one is exactly that. So you go through little modules, and then you'll have a recap and have to answer some questions. But I've been playing baseball my whole life, so my whole thing was don't watch the videos and go straight to the test.
Yeah.
And if I can't get it right, then I don't deserve to coach.
That's it. Well, did you tell
That's
him
good.
literally your name is Coach for the company that you basically founded?
I mean, Bronzy, like Greg Bronze, who's been the SAS baseball head for a while.
Yeah.
He even trumps AJ as coach. Like he is
Well,
the coach. He's been doing SAS baseball for a long time.
He was the only guy we knew in town that had a batting cage in his backyard. We go to his backyard for batting practice when
That's
AJ and your brother were coaching.
You guys were lucky, yeah.
It was
knowing
awesome.
him.
Yeah.
And we've got you have a bat made by his father.
How's that work?
The RBI baseball was his dad had a lathe in his garage when we got those RBI bats for the Rhinos 14 years ago.
Yeah.
That's his dad, or was his dad. Sorry, I'm not sure how everyone's doing, so I should be careful. But yeah, his dad made all those bats. They're sick. His dad also made the bats for 22 Fresh when they had their online bat.
That's so cool
as well. So pretty cool stuff.
So are we talking like Gary's bat, like the ones Garchi ordered, or are those different bats?
No, Gary's bat was Tomahawk. That one came from Florida, and that was the guy that Garch met in college. I think eye school or whatever you call it when you want to be an eye doctor.
Eye doctor. What's that called? Brixie will know. What's it called?
No.
Optometry?
Yeah, I was going to say orthodontist. That's so wrong. That's like teeth. Don't ask me things like that.
Just a bit outside.
But
I love Garchi.
Yeah, the Tomahawk bats, they were pretty sweet as well. But
yeah, they know Mr. Bronzy's bats. So I'm here.
So am I here promoting Dude podcast, or what are we doing here?
No, do you know what? I will be 1,000% honest with you right now. You are here because you are my right-hand man, and you've been here from the start, and you're not just a character on this show. You're a founding father of this network, and I don't ever want you to lose the momentum that you build every time you come on, because you gain a following. People want to see and hear from you. So it's like, you got to come on, man. That's it. That's why you're here.
We call that momentum.
Momentum.
Do
you know what momentum is?
Momentum?
Wow.
No, she's too young for that.
Yeah. There's a TV show way back in the day.
Oh, no,
starring Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Ooh.
And the voice of Shredder from our old cartoon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it's called Fresh Prince. And on the Fresh Prince, they're falling down from... It's like one of the dumbest scenes ever. They get stuck in a tree after falling out of an airplane. And then they're talking about you have to get some momentum to go back and forth. And then Fresh Prince is like, yeah, you got to get that momentum. And he goes, momentum? What are you talking about? You mean momentum?
But
and then it's like a whole thing.
See,
it was he was dating, it was his girlfriend's father, and he was trying to get in good with the family.
Trying to impress.
And the father was very old school and not very smart. And he called it, you got to get that momentum.
Momentum.
go.
Yeah, see, I've seen some of those shows, but not that one, not that episode.
Those
So,
shows.
those
What else would you
those
consider?
episodes.
What else would you consider one of those shows? I like this because this is an age
What?
thing. This is good to know.
What do you mean? No, not those shows. Sorry, those episodes
Oh,
of the show. I've
I
seen
was
some of
fired
that
up.
show.
I
no,
was getting
I
excited.
don't know what I mean by those shows.
Okay.
I don't know any
I
other
can
shows.
throw this one out at you. We'll give you a little taste of Dude Podcast.
Like those
episode
after
2.
school syndicate shows. That's
Yeah.
what she's talking about.
Yeah, I get it.
Syndicated shows.
I want to
from the
talk
90s.
about because we spent a good, I'd say, damn near 10 or 15 minutes talking about the greatest theme songs from cartoons that we enjoyed growing up.
I
Do you have
got
any?
one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I knew
I
you
got a Full House. Is that
would.
one?
It's not a cartoon.
Well, it's not cartoon, but it's like
Can you
Prince.
sing it?
No. Anyway, sing the
So
Full
you
House
got one,
I
but
love
you
Full
can't do
House.
anything. Yeah. How does Full House go? I always end up just singing Family Matters.
I don't know how the song goes, but I know like what it's about.
What?
But you know what's embarrassing? This is gonna be embarrassing for me, but
Okay.
I know it because my 12-year-old's watching Full House, like the
It's a good
old,
show.
like on repeat. She's watched it the 3rd time, I think she's
Yeah.
watched it. So that's how I know.
You know, anytime a show can create a character like Kimmy Gibbler or Steve Urkel, I'm all about it, man. I'm all about those, underdogs.
What's we gotta interrupt here, Gary. Like we gotta give better shout outs to those Canadian program shows.
Well, he likes the Edison twins. He loves the Edison twins.
I love the Edison twins. That's a huge one. You gotta watch
Yeah.
that, Brooksy. That Edison twin, and that's the best theme song of all
I'm
time.
gonna write it down.
Here
of all
come
time.
the Edison,
The Edison
twins.
twins.
What else? The Reagans. Remember? Here we go. Wait for it.
Just like the Edison twins. That
Love
show's
it.
so good.
The Reagans. Run
And
with us.
then
Run
Danger
with
Bay.
us. Oh, he's going Danger Bay.
Danger Bay was sick. The
Reagans was
Littlest
Canadian.
Hobo.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me.
Okay. But one a very
There's one
underrated
I need.
one,
I
and I think I sent it to you, but I'm pretty sure Craig Anderson was on it.
Curtis
Cy
Anderson.
Small Island. Curtis Anderson.
Cy Small.
Why do I get his name wrong?
I don't know. It's even better when the Phenoms hear his son. You'll be like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Craig or Kurt. I guess Kurt would work.
Kurt Anderson. You know why I do that?
Oh.
Because I'm a loser for hockey, and Craig
Coach.
Anderson's a goalie, and I always have hockey players in my head for some
Check
reason.
us out. We got the Full House intro ready to go, LB says. Let's go ahead and play it, and let's see what we can get from it. Maybe.
I don't hear anything.
Not yet.
if I
He's
can
firing it up.
sit- if I
There
can-
it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Everybody look.
How was I supposed
Is
to
this
sing?
Janet Jackson?
Whatever happened?
Whatever happened to predictability?
Predictability. The milkman, the paper boy, even MTV.
Can I get to live in here? Somebody tell me, please.
This is all just sweet shots of San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Nice fade out before we got copyrighted. That was close, Mace. Okay, now there's one very, very important theme. Well, not even a theme, just something I want to get across here. Have you ever heard of a TV show called Teddy Ruxpin?
No.
Oh yes.
Teddy Ruxpin was a bear. He was a toy bear, and he had a tape player, like a cassette player, in his belly. So you take a cassette.
What came
It's like-
first?
The
What
cassette.
came first, the bear or the cartoon?
I think
like the
the,
toy
I
or the
think the bear
cartoon?
came first. Honestly, I think the bear came
No.
first.
You might be right.
We might have a chicken and egg situation here. But Teddy Ruxpin, his mouth would talk. So you put the tape and then his mouth would talk. And it was like super creepy, early Skynet-esque stuff.
I gotta look this up. I feel like I know.
But the theme song from Teddy Ruxpin was one of the best songs you will ever hear in your life. Can we pull up a Teddy
yeah,
Ruxpin?
I've seen this.
There we go. Yeah, he's got like a big giant caterpillar friend named Grumbly. Grumbler.
Yeah.
And the Hooly What's It? This guy
Woolly-
Googles Hooly What. Do it again.
No.
Yeah. Do it, please. I
I did
missed it.
once.
Do it again.
You'll have to watch the show. That's one more view.
Say that. The Holy
That's
What's It.
good. That was really good.
I was just
His
impersonating
cheeks are
you.
just going.
We're gonna try to
wish
get
I
this
would've
one
saw
in
you
before
do
we
it.
before we play our way out of here. But this song, we did a big like whole thing. This is a little, what you're witnessing right now is what the Dude Podcast is. Literally, just this sort of ranting, and that's why I'm so excited about this show.
Nonsense. Yep.
It's so much fun. And we sing these theme songs, and we talk about which ones are awesome and which ones are garbage. Like he seems to think that the raccoons was a really good show, but I couldn't watch it because it was too emotional for me because I was so
Aw.
emotionally invested when I was younger. I just hated Cyril's.
You
Cyril,
huge
no.
A huge empath, you.
Cyril's. Yeah, I always felt so bad for those poor raccoons and their buddy Cyril Sneers. What is his nephew with the glasses? All right, here we go. We're gonna get our Teddy Ruxpin on before we hit our Frankie's fingers. Now we won't get copyrighted.
Show and tell time. Another teddy bear? My teddy's name is Teddy Ruxpin. He talks, he tells stories.
That's me.
Yawning.
4 batteries not
How
included.
creepy this is.
Hi, my name is Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh.
Can you and I be friends?
Nightmare
I
fuel.
really enjoy talking to people. I would like
This is way worse than
the
the
storytelling
theme
bear
song.
comes with illustrated book and cassette from
Yeah,
Worlds
I
of
Yeah,
thought you were
let's
getting
get
your
this song real quick.
themes.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna have nightmares.
Yeah, right? And like everybody had the Teddy Ruxpin. That's what it was all about.
That's just Chucky on Halloween, dressed up like a bear.
Yeah.
Again, this is what you get on Dude Podcast, bro. It's gonna be so much fun.
Oh, that's funny.
There's It'll be
There's
fun to
another
roll it
one
out.
there's another toy that we got my kids, but it comes with a book, and little phrases or little sentences in the book trigger this bear to say things.
That's how this
Like
thing started.
it's time
yeah.
for bed, and then this little bear's like,
Nope.
I know, and
Oh,
it's very creepy.
No, thank you.
that's so creepy.
I think I'll pass on that one.
Yeah, toys just creep me out
I'll
sometimes.
bring it. You know what? I'll bring it to set.
Yes.
I'll bring it to the next dude.
Please.
And then you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna come alive and murder all of us. Thanks a
That's
lot.
the way I
Coach.
want to go.
That'll get tons of views for
Death
sure.
Death by
They'll get
Chucky
murdered.
dressed as Teddy Ruxpin on Halloween. What do the nerds always say? Yeah, who had that on their bingo card? Oh, I hate bingo card jokes. They're so dumb. Who had that one on their bingo card? Sorry.
I don't know if I've
I'm
ever
getting
heard
old
anyone
again.
say
All right,
that.
here we go, you guys.
It's like a
No, I
It's a
think
thing.
that's the first time for me too.
yeah, it's
People
like
say
an
it all
old
the time.
person saying
Like,
for
who
Gary.
oh, okay, I'm gonna reel it in because we got the theme song for Teddy Ruxpin here that
Okay.
we're gonna play our way out with. It's gonna be great. And then we'll do some yes, there we go. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Come drink with me tonight.
Crush.
I know this.
Let's go to far off places and search for treasures.
That's a good dream.
With me tonight. Let's build a giant airship and sail into the sky. Let's watch the ground so
I definitely know this. Like I'm going back to when I was like young.
fly by, fly so high. Come dream with me tonight.
And then it goes, The Adventures of Teddy Ruxpin. And then the Wooly was, it goes, and then the caterpillar comes over like, what is this show, you guys? What is happening right now? It's a great
Can
show. All right.
Matt redo that too?
Yeah, we have a list. We've actually started building a list on Dude Podcast for him to start metal matting them up, we'll call it. So we're going to get a metal walk-up version
That would
of
be
that.
good.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys have been slacking on your walk-up themes too, by the way. She actually found one. She spent 3 hours looking for a NES video game theme to use for a walk-up.
Yeah.
She found a
I
great
sent
one.
like 9 things.
Okay, but
know.
I was looking for a female-based game. That
I was the very
sounded
first
good.
one.
So
Okay, so 3 guys. Okay, I take it back.
I was like on a
Let's
mission.
get some fingers going.
There's not very many games that have females in them or are like solely for
Yeah,
the
she
female.
found such a game I'd never heard. It's called like Layla, and it's got a banger of a theme, bro.
Yeah.
It's real. Well, maybe we'll play it tomorrow. if you
I was
look it
gonna
over.
choose Kirby, but that song sucks so hard.
Let's roll it out. Coach, you ever
I
done
think there was a
that?
My Little Pony video game back in the day.
This Barbie game that was really good.
I was
Played
gonna think
Barbie
of Little Mermaid one because it sounds like Little Mermaid. Can you imagine me coming on to Little Mermaid all the time?
Dude, do you know that was the first game I ever beat without dying once? Was Little Mermaid for the NES?
I think I heard
By
you say
Capcom.
that
I
actually.
brag about it all the time. Hey, Coach, can you hear the Frankies in there?
It's loud and clear, yeah.
That's awesome. No, we're looking good. right
Better
now.
tempo than Teddy Ruxpin was.
Yeah, he eventually started calling him Teddy Roughskin, and it went south quick. It's like, oof.
Not rub skin.
Well, that was also again. You'll have to listen to Dude Podcast when it launches. After Von Trass is making us an intro right now, and then it's going to be out there, and it's one of the greatest shows we've ever done. I guess it's a returning show, just like most of these shows. Thank you. To the kid Joel, who didn't even know he was coming on today. Absolutely crushed it. Telling us all about the local music scene. He is an absolute gem of a human being, and we love him so much. He's the voice of the voiceless in this town as he brings music back up.
Is he saying he's going to try and get Raven Witch on the air? Or what?
Oh yeah, he's getting him on. He's going to. He's going to get. He wants to interview them. They're already going on Hometown Rock now. He wants to do an interview with them, so we're setting it up. As it's going to be very, very cool. To LB, crushed it today. Had another episode of The Viewing Room recorded today, starring Dragon and LB, and they were incredible. They got mad at me when I yelled through the window about his name was Robert Paulson. They did Fight Club. They're like, we're not talking about that. I'm like, what's an important scene? When everyone's... Then they yelled at me. It was pretty cool. It's so funny in The Viewing Room because I'm just like, it's a total role reversal. And they just tune me in nonstop. It's very, very humorous. To Brooksy, thank you from the Pastor Bedtime Podcast as we give a sweaty knuckle. We're at 27 degrees with the AC going. Pretty crazy. And to Coach, this is why you come on, buddy, right here. This is it so people can see you and enjoy you because you are an absolute treasure, my friend. What's going on at the game tonight? Is it a game?
No, just a practice.
Okay, and you're not even allowed to hit grounders to him right now?
No. It's practice at 7. Funny enough, Greg Bronze is actually coming out to evaluate one of our coaches because that's another part to get your next level. So
that's cool.
Yeah, we're going to be judged on how we treat the kids. So.
Okay, well, let Mr. Bronze know that we say hello from the network, and if he ever wants to hang out with us, he totally can. He's a good dude.
That would be smart. Yeah.
Let him know we'll take his batting case, too, if he still has it. That's it. Have a great rest of your Thursday. We got to go. Love you.
Bye.